gains plus 10% on his attack every single time. So if he goes off twice, he's going to get 20%. He's going to get 30% and so on. So every single time. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I've graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we are doing a brand new hero breakdown on Mireweave. Kind of a little interesting kind of character, little guy. He's also missing half his body. I don't know what's going on there. He's got 697 on his attack, 597 on his defense, and 1175 on his health. Statistically, that attack power is pretty good for a 4-star. Defense, not that great. He's got okay health total. He is running at very fast speed. He is part of the new Valhalla heroes, more specifically the Van Heim heroes. And he sets it up so the mana of all enemies is reduced when a Van Heim hero dies, anywhere between 5%, 10%, and 15%. This is probably one of the best static abilities that come with a hero situation, so I do appreciate when he dies. It definitely makes things kind of awkward and annoying. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. To try this game out, all you gotta do, go to the video description, click on the special links. You'll receive 100,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 10 mystery shards, and 1 free champion, Slasher. All your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. As far as his hero specials goes, he deals 150% damage to the target and nearby enemies. He also has a stack. The caster gets plus 10% attack. The maximum size of stack is 10. So I know this seems maybe a little bit confusing, but let me explain it to you. When his hero special goes off, he deals 150% damage. When it goes off, he also gains plus 10% on his attack every single time. So if he goes off twice, he's going to get 20%. He's going to get 30% and so on. So every single time, and it goes up to 10. So when you're considering running this guy, especially if you're going to throw some emblems on him, it could get out of control really quickly. So it is one of those things that I would say is probably, undiscovered as to how well this hero can do. But he already has 697 on his attack, and especially if you plan on throwing some emblems on him, I could see that getting ridiculous pretty soon, especially with him running at very fast speed. I know when I first initially graded this guy, I wasn't really too high on him, but after using him a little bit, I could definitely see there are a lot of usabilities. He is a ranger class hero, which means you might have some emblems left over. You're going to want to focus on the attack power for sure and his defense. So when you're building him out, if you are using emblems on him, his attack power, you want to make sure you utilize that, especially with him running at very fast speed. You're just going to want to deal a ton of damage. So when we look at his Titan grade, he is currently going to get a C grade there. I'm not too stoked or impressed with him. I could see obviously with him going off at very fast speed, but I just feel that he's very vulnerable. I don't really see him flying into the high tile damage slot. Maybe if you're low on heroes, maybe you can squeeze him in there. There's a possibility, but currently he's going to get a C grade there. When we look at him offensively, he is going to get a B+ grade. I do like that he's running at very fast speed. He is dealing damage, but then also setting it up so he just gets really high attack power, and that does apply on really quickly, especially if you're maybe healing and he's going off quite a bit of times. It could easily go up to 3, 4, 5 times into the battle. I could see that going off with him running at very fast speed. He is going to get a B+ grade there. When we look at him defensively, he is going to get a C grade as far as the tank grade goes. I'm not a big fan at all with his health total being at 1175 and his defense, most importantly, being so low at 597. A lot of issues there. Probably doesn't fit into the tank position because of his defensive stats, but maybe if you make some adjustments, he might be able to fit in there. When we look at his flank grade, he is going to get a B grade, with him running a very fast speed, hitting the target and nearby enemies, and also helping out, giving higher attack power. I could see this being used a little bit, maybe if you're in the mid-tier type alliances, maybe you have some 4 stars, could possibly flex into the flank position. And then as far as his wing grade goes, he is going to get a B grade there. Again, some usability. I do like that he hits the target nearby enemies with him running a very fast speed. So I'd say he's probably pretty similar as far as the wing and the flank grade. I'd say there's a slight edge in the flank in terms of usability if you have to use him on defense. He is going to get an overall grade of a B there. When we look at his weekly raid grade, he is going to get a B on rush attack. I understand that he's already running a very fast speed, but I do like that he's getting the stack. He is dealing damage. There are definitely a lot better heroes in blue and the 4 stars that could be run at rush attack, but if you have some emblems on him, maybe you're going to use him there too. When we look at his buff grade, he is going to get a B on buff. It does help out that he does get a stack for every single time that he goes off. That helps and applies into the buff. But I'm not too big of a fan. Maybe this goes into a B+, but I think I'm fine settled at a B there. And then when we look at his bloody battle grade, he is going to get an A- grade. This might even be close to an A grade, especially being that when I grade the 4-star tournaments, those are graded independently of any other star amount. So in the 4 stars, there is definitely some usability there, especially with him running at very fast speed. He's just dealing damage. So he is going to get an overall grade of a B+. I do like this hero a little bit. I think that he is a little bit still unknown. There is some potential to unlock. Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Did I get this right? Is this wrong? Do you think it needs to go up? Do you think it needs to go down? Thanks so much for watching this content. Please make sure you subscribe, you turn those notifications on, and I'll see you on the next video.